Yeah, good morning, everyone. Thank you all for joining us for yet another celebration, Women's Day 2024. It has always been very happy to host events with the Growing Young family, and I'm sure you're also enjoying. And thank you all for your continuous support. So we all know that Women's Day is celebrated on March 8th. So I'm not going to talk about the history, why we are doing it, and all that. That is God. So what most of the time when we talk about Women's Day, what is being taken is it's like an act of feminism, right? But to me, I would say it is not an act of feminism. Women by nature, or they're born with a high willpower and they're highly resilient. So it is this time that we have to change the way the world perceives about a woman, and that is why Women's Day is celebrated. It is not about feminism at all. So we all know that during the barbaric times, women were given more importance than men. And with the changing civilization, slowly everything evolved, and finally women were forced to go to the background. And good that we are marching ahead now. So even in those days, I would really, I'm really thankful for the greatness of some of the great people like Sarojini Naidu, Rani of Jhansi, and in fact, our Razia Sultana. So they've all, fought real battles. It's not easy for a woman to come up around during those times, but yes, they all did it. So today, with my heads high and a little bit of arrogance, very proudly I say that, I am really happy to say that women have reached almost every nook and corner of the world and every industry, and that I think it's a pride moment just for all of us together. So a warm welcome to one of you. So before we go on, a small quote by Hillary Clinton. So she says women are the largest untapped reservoir of talent in the world. So let's pull in the talent and keep moving forward, marching ahead, and celebrate each other's success. Just like how a man's success is celebrated, it is time for a woman's success also to be celebrated. So that is the essence of Women's Day for us. Over to Vijay now.
Yeah. Good morning, everyone. So actually, when talking about Women's Day, we are talking about women's rights, right? So women's rights have made substantial progress in the last 50 years. Yes, there is no doubt in that. But the evidence shows that there is a huge global gender gap. It is still there, right? So every year, we have a theme for this Women's Day. So for this year, the theme is invest in women and accelerate progress. So it is aimed at tackling economic disempowerment, while the campaign theme for this year is inspire inclusion. So what is inspire inclusion, right? So encourage everyone to recognize the unique perspectives and contributions of women from all the walks of life, including those from marginalized communities, right? So when we are talking about the women's rights and, the empowerment, everything, it is majorly happening in the cities and in the small part of the world. It is not yet reached the village and everything, right? So, this inspire inclusion, it is here what they are saying is each and every woman, wherever they are in the world, they have to included in that. And it calls for action to break down barriers, challenge stereotypes, and create environments where all women are valued and respected. So one of the key pillars of Inspire Inclusion is promotion of diversity in leadership and decision-making positions. Whatever they like we got all the rights and whatever we say, still, in any organization, in the higher organization, the higher position, the leadership and the decision-making, it is still, denying part of the women, so it has to be, we have to come over from that by breaking the barriers. So as we celebrate International Women's Day 2024 and reflect on the theme of Inspire Inclusion, let us reaffirm our commitment to create a world where all the women are empowered, valued, and included. Thank you. Now we'll go to the event.
Okay, so the first song is going to be by Vasanta Rajagopal ma'am. So we happened to listen to her a couple of times, one during our get together and the second during our awareness talk to a senior home, actually. So she had such clarity. The voice was, it was so clear. The vibrance with which she delivered her song, and with such a beautiful voice. She is herself a very inspiring entrepreneur. I should say that first. Beyond anything, Vasanta ma'am is a very inspiring entrepreneur. We can probably hear it more from her. So she has picked up a song from by the great Mahakavi Bharadiyar. So yeah, for the Tamilians, I'm sure all of you know who is Mahakavi Bharadiyar. For the rest of you, yes, Bharadiyar was a great poet, and he fought for a lot for women's right. So there was a time when women were supposed to stay inside the kitchen to hold, the vessels, and that is what women were meant for. So he belonged to those times where women are not supposed to walk, on the streets with your head high. You are supposed to bend down and walk in front of men. That is the age in which Bharadiyar lived. So he was somebody who not just talked about feminism. His poetry is about women empowerment. He talked about widow remarriage. He is a great nationalist. He talked a lot about love and romantic poem, and he spoke about equality, not just about men and women, even social equality. So such is his pride. And what I would like to, as I told you, it was those days when women are not supposed to raise the head and walk. He very, very proudly used to take his wife on the streets. He used to take his arm over her shoulders and walk along the street to show the equality between the husband and wife. So that is the pride of Mahakavi Bharatiyar. And Vasanta ma'am is going to sing Ninnai Charanadaindhen by Mahakavi Bharatiyar. So Vasanta ma'am, we are ready to get surrendered. Just a minute.
Yes, Vasanta ma'am, you are in spotlight.
Yes, ma'am, you can sing. Thank you, Vasanta ma'am. You can say a few words and then start.
Yeah, thank you. I'm honored that growing young people have asked me to sing the song. It is about this looking at Kannamma and singing. I have Ninnai Charan, I have surrendered to you. For me to, for the women to come up in life, I have surrendered to you and make them come up. There is no fear or anything should be there for the women. So I have given to give the meaning as maybe for those who have not known. Midimayum acham maybe a then angel. If I get fear and kudimai puhundana kondrave pokendru. You have come into my mind to make me a brave woman. So if next one is Ponnai Uyarvai Pugadai Virimbidum. This is for the girl to become, they want to be proud about them. In my worries will all go if I think of you. So you should come into me and make me sing like that. He has given for some 4 paragraphs like that. I will sing now. Okay. Thank you. நின்னை சரணடைந்தேன் கண்ணம்மா நின்னை சரணடைந்தேன் நின்னை சரணடைந்தேன் கண்ணம்மா நின்னை சரணடைந்தேன் பொன்னை உயர்வை புகழை விரும்பிடும் பொன்னை உயர்வை புகழை விரும்பிடும் என்னை கவலைகள் தின்னத்தகாதென்று நின்னை சரணடைந்தேன் கண்ணம்மா நின்னை சரணடைந்தேன் மிடிமையும் அச்சமும் மேவியதென் நெஞ்சில் குடிமை புகுந்தன கொன்றவை போக்கென்று நின்னை சரணடைந்தேன் மிடிமையும் அச்சமும் மேவியதென் நெஞ்சில் குடிமை புகுந்தன கொன்றவை போக்கென்று நின்னை சரணடைந்தேன் கண்ணம்மா நின்னை சரணடைந்தேன் தன் செயல் எண்ணி தவிப்பது தீர்த்திங்கு நின் செயல் செய்து நிறைவு பெறும் வண்ணம் நின்னை சரணடைந்தேன் தன் செயல் எண்ணி தவிப்பது தீர்த்திங்கு நின் செயல் செய்து நிறைவு பெறும் வண்ணம் நின்னை சரணடைந்தேன் கண்ணம்மா நின்னை சரணடைந்தேன் துன்பமினி இல்லை சோர்வில்லை சோர்வில்லை தோற்பில்லை துன்பமினி இல்லை சோர்வில்லை சோர்வில்லை தோற்பில்லை நல்லது தீயது நாம் அறியோம் நாம் அறியோம் நாம் அறியோம் நல்லது தீயது நாம் அறியோம் நல்லதை நாட்டுக தீமையை ஓட்டுக நல்லது நாட்டுக தீமையை ஓட்டுக நின்னை சரணடைந்தேன் கண்ணம்மா நின்னை சரணடைந்தேன் நின்னை சரணடைந்தேன் கண்ணம்மா நின்னை சரணடைந்தேன்.
What a beautiful start to a wonderful day. Thank you so much, Vasanta ma'am.
This song is from the movie Bharatiyar. For Tamil people, they may know. Bombay Jayashree has sung this song.
Beautiful song, and beautifully sung by you. Thank you, Vasanta ma'am. Thank you so much. Started with Bharatiyar song today. Thank you.
Give me the opportunity to sing before all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
We are privileged to hear to you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
I'm honored.
Thank you, ma'am. Okay, next we have Rehmat ma'am here. So she is one of the enthusiastic participants in all our programs actually, and she always plan for a program in a unique way, and she will give it in a different manner. She is going to present few lines with us about celebrating womanhood now. Yes, Rehmat ma'am, you are in spotlight.
Okay. And hello, everyone. And thank you for giving me this chance, all beautiful three ladies. And I would say all the ladies and also the gentlemen present here to support us. As you said, it is always said, there is a man behind a woman and there is a woman behind the man. And I really, what Sunanda ma'am said just now, it is not only the feminism and the topic which Vijay ma'am told is inspire inclusion. I think it is a soul attachment. And I wrote this poem in such a way that I'm just boosting the ladies, all ladies, global ladies here. And as you said just now, like, ladies previously in Islamic period also, they were killed, they were buried alive. But now as the decades are changing, as mentioned, that decision-making and all those things are yet to be given to the most of the women. But I would say, I will stop here and I would say, Namaste, Adab, Satyakal, and Iniya, Kalaya, Vanakkam.
Kalai Vanakkam.
I'm trying. I don't know Tamil, but I'm trying. Okay. So hello to, yes, Gujarati as well. Kemcho, Kemche Saruche, India Ako Maruche. That means, how are you? All well? India, but I would say whole world is ours. Okay. So I'll start here with the note to all the beautiful ladies here. Woman, it's a small poem I've written. Woman, oh woman, you are pretty. Yes, of course, but also smart, brave, funny, and supportive. You are the most Then you realize, woman, oh woman, you are well behaved, seldom make histories. This message is specifically to tell you, you are skilled, capable, you have no limits, and that are endless. Woman, oh woman, let the sky be your crown and nature be your body. Arms be always to success, and earth be your humbleness. Woman, oh woman, you are fabulous. Keep your fire alive. Stay grounded always, not only today, but every day in your life. Woman, oh woman, you are, woman, oh woman, you are the witnesses of all the women on this Mother Earth. You are a woman, but you play a multiple roles. Woman, oh woman, your elegance, your smartness, your shyness, and your beauty shines like a precious diamond. But you add magic not only to your life, but lives of the families, friends, and the global humanity. Woman, oh woman, you're not weak, but you are stronger than mountain. You are bold and daring. Also, the best when it comes for caring. And you are a real architect of the society. Women, oh woman, men extremists, always men extremists, they are, what most frighten them is a woman with a book. That means a smart, wise, knowledgeable woman. Now, woman, oh woman, what if you are not zero size? What if you have scars, but you have the brilliance of stars, the willingness to listen, the patience to understand, the strength to support, the heart to care, and just to be there? That is you, oh woman, all beautiful ladies here. Woman, oh woman, you think like a queen. A queen is not afraid to fail. A failure is a stepping stone for greatness. It says often in politics, if you want anything in politics, you ask men. But if you want anything to be done, ask a woman. I repeat, if you want anything, ask a woman. So, woman, oh woman, you are a real gem. And I would say, mast raho, zabardast raho. One more line. I'm trying Tamil, don't laugh, please. Iniya ullaga magalir dina valatukal. Happy Women's Day.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Thank you so much. Thank
Vartikal
you.
is certainly not an easy word. Wonderful. Absolutely.
Wonderful, ma'am. A
Thank you.
beautiful poem, and I think here is the inclusion. You included everything, like Panjabhutas, like all the five elements and everything. You included everything in your poem. Very, very good inspirational poem. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ramat ma'am. If you don't mind, please share it with us. Share the poem
Thank
with
you.
us.
If you don't
Please,
mind,
Emma
shall I
ji,
leave?
enjoy.
Thank
Thank you. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you
Ramat
so
ma'am.
much for joining us, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. All of you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
So next we have Subramaniam uncle, Colonel Subramaniam uncle. So he is going to talk about someone. I am not aware whom he's going to talk about or how does he know the person. But there is one thing that I know, even during the last Women's Day celebration, what he did was he said, I want to talk about the achievements of my wife, and he spoke about his wife. So I still very fondly remember that talk. And today he is going to talk about someone else. We are waiting to hear from you, Uncle. Over to you, Uncle.
Thank you, Sunanda. I hope my voice is clear. I'm not
Yes, Uncle, it is
having
clear.
my
Very
throat
good.
is a little bad. 8th March is International Women's Day. It is a day when we talk about the achievements of women and encourage more and more women to become achievers. On this occasion, I would like to talk about Mrs. Renuka Ramnath, who is recognized as one of the most powerful women in India. Renuka was born and brought up in Bombay, now Mumbai. After schooling, she joined Veer Mata Jijabai Technological Institute for doing engineering, where she was the only girl student in her class of 1978. And all the other boy students used to tell her, why are you wasting your time here? Thereafter, she did her management from Chetna Institute of Management, Mumbai University, and received her master's degree in management. She subsequently joined ICICI and grew to become the MD and CEO of ICICI Ventures, the venture capital arm of the ICICI Group. She is credited with helping the fund grow from a mere $100 million proprietary fund to a $2 billion private equity fund with third-party capital. In 1999, she took a sabbatical to complete a 3-month advanced management program at Harvard Business School. She always says it was a mind-boggling experience seeing several highly successful entrepreneurs go through severe hardship to build world-class companies eventually. This knowledge and living those examples vicariously brought about a great transformation in her. In 2003, her photo appeared in the cover page of Business Today as one of the 25 most powerful women in Indian business. This is, are you able to see the photograph?
Yes, Uncle.
The one in the
Yes.
center, is Renuka.
Renuka Ramnath. Yes.
In 2006, Harvard Business School published her photo in the cover page of the alumni bulletin with the title India Global Private Equity CEO Renuka Ramnath personifies her country's emergence as a world-class player. This is her photo. India Goes Global. Renuka Ramnath quit ICICI in 2009 and founded her own company, Multiples, as an asset management company with a focus on mid-sized companies and investments between $15 million and $50 million. With her established reputation in ICICI, Canada Pension Plan Investment Board invested $100 million in 2010, with many others to follow. Fundraising had not been an easy task. Renuka has faced many tough and challenging situations all through her personal life and career, including the loss of her husband in an accident when her son and daughter were kids, but has been standing ground in facing the problems and overcoming them. Today, in the 15th year of her launching multiples, Renuka is managing $3 billion worth of funds. Apart from being the founder and CEO of Multiples Alternate Asset Management Limited, Renuka Ramnath is also an independent director of the board of PVR Limited, that is PVR Cinemas, PVR Limited, Network 18, and more companies. She was the voice of alternate industry when she served as the chairperson of the Indian Private Equity Venture Capital Association from 2021 to 2023. She is the chairperson of the board of Tata Communications Limited, first ever professional woman chairperson in the Tata Group. Apart from being featured in the listing of Business Today as one of the top 25 most powerful women in business, she has also been featured in Economic Times as India's most powerful CEOs, US Bankers Global List in the top 25 non-bank women in finance, Forbes magazine, the year's top 50 for achievement in business, Asian Investor, top 25 women in Asian asset management. Renuka Ramnath is also a lover of nature, a good singer, and an expert in culinary. And she always promotes all types of arts. She is a lovable daughter looking after her parents with utmost personal care, most adorable mother for her son and daughter, a good mother-in-law, a loving grandmother for the grandkids. She is 62 now. She shows love and respect to all relatives and friends and takes good care of her staff also. In her farmhouse, she has constructed a temple and installed Ganesha idol and herself performs abhishekams on all important occasions with high devotion. She credits her accomplishments to the unstinted support she has received from her family, particularly her parents, blessings of all elders, and the benevolent grace of her spiritual guru. Renuka Ramnath is a perfect example of an ideal woman to emulate. We are fortunate that she belongs to our family. She is my sister's daughter, my niece. I take this opportunity to congratulate Viji, Sananda, and Yashoda for their yeoman service since last 6 years to keep senior citizens to remain fit and grow younger. And also congratulate all women who have strived and achieved in their own fields. And our best wishes to all women for fulfillment of their dreams. Thank you.
I can see the pride in the eyes of an uncle. Thank you, uncle. So actually, she's very fond. Renuka Ramanathan ma'am is very fondly known as the mother of private equities. So that is how the world calls her. We are really, really proud that, a woman is able to, women in finance is not something very common we see, right? But ma'am has certainly achieved. Thank you, uncle, for sharing insights about her. It was definitely very inspiring to us.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Uncle. We'll go to the next program now. We have a Gira ma'am with us. So yeah, she doesn't want to miss any of our celebration sessions. She always participates. And she's going to give a music treat by singing a song, Deevare Uchi Hai. This song speaks about every woman who has, had to live in fear and with the insecurity in the man's world. It is an ode to the strength that each woman possesses and the indefinable courage that lives in each of us. Yes, Gira ma'am.
Hello everyone, and three beautiful ladies, those who are keeping us very healthy. And now I'm going to sing a song. It is there was one program Satyamev Jayate. It is from there. Now I'm starting. दीवारें ऊंची है गलियां है तंग, लंबी डगर है पर हिम्मत है संग, पाँव पे छाले सांसें बुलंद, लड़ने चली हूँ आजादी की जंग, बेखौफ आजाद है जीना मुझे, बेखौफ आजाद है रहना मुझे, बेखौफ आजाद है जीना मुझे, बेखौफ आजाद है रहना मुझे, रीति की जंजीरें खा गई जंग, न्याय के मंदिर भी हो गए बंग, जमाना चले ना चले मेरे संग, बोलूंगी हल्ला आवाज दबंग, बेखौफ आजाद है कहना मुझे, बेखौफ आजाद है रहना मुझे, बेखौफ आजाद है कहना मुझे, बेखौफ आजाद है रहना मुझे, चोटे जिस्म पर मरहम उमंग, लाश नहीं हूँ मन जिंदा पतंग, दिल में उम्मीदें और खुशियों के रंग, हर आंसू बनेगा एक नई तरंग, हाँ बेखौफ आजाद है बहना मुझे, बेखौफ आजाद है रहना मुझे, बेखौफ आजाद है रहना मुझे, दीवारें ऊंची है गलियां है तंग, लंबी डगर है पर हिम्मत है संग, पाँव पे छाले सांसें बुलंद, लड़ने चली हूँ आजादी की जंग. That's it.
Thank you so much, Gira ma'am. Beautiful singing and very beautiful song also. Thank you.
Yes,
you.
Thank you, Gira ma'am. Thank you so
Yes,
much
thank-
for a lovely song.
Thank you, ma'am.
So next we move on to our chief guest, the guest of the day, Sumathi Iyer ma'am. I take pride in welcoming Sumathi Iyer ma'am for this event today. So a brief introduction about ma'am. So cricket is so fondly called as the gentleman's game. That is how it is very commonly called. We don't call it as a gentlewoman's game, right? Yeah, times are changing and I am really happy about it. But still women's cricket is still, it is still much backward. So, when I saw this Shabas Mithu, I don't know how many of you have seen that movie. So that is when the struggles of Mithali Raj, the Indian cricketer, surfaced. As a woman, what are the challenges that the team suffers? So that was very cleanly, I don't know how much of it is fiction, how much of it is real, but at least 15% of it, 50% should be real is what I think, right? So in those days, especially Sumathi ma'am played, in the much earlier in 1980s when, cricket was not known for the women community. I don't think any girls used to take the bat and the ball and go to the streets. The girls were still, doing the cooking and that is how they were playing. So that was the day when she had the bat in her hand and she proved the world that she is a different person. So very proudly, she is a retired banker from Canara Bank as well. She is Indian cricket. She has represented India in a few matches, international matches. Plus, she is the first Indian women umpire, cricket umpire, and she has done international umpiring in the year 2003 to 2005. She's done a few matches. And not only that, so I read one of her article in I think 2010 in Indian Express. So she was like fighting for Indian women's cricket. So she said if women's cricket has to become popular, then IPL should come. Right, ma'am? So yes, we can very proudly say today VPL is there happening at this moment, and we see Smriti being compared to Virat Kohli. That is the reach that VPL has got. So hopefully, women's cricket is also going to go to the next stage. So it is not just as a cricketer. She has another beautiful role that is she's been playing for the last 3 decades. She is a mentor of business and youth starting program for almost 3 decades, inspiring many youth entrepreneurs and mentoring them. Thank you, Sumathi ma'am, for joining us today. A few words from you, and then we will have an interactive session as well.
Hello, Sunanda. Hello, Viji, and
Hi,
all
ma'am.
the people who have gathered today to be part of this celebration, International Women's Day celebration. I'm very proud of the two of you to have thought of bringing up a program like this and sharing the talent of all the members of your fraternity, and giving them an opportunity to share their talents. And I mean, I joined you all a little late today. Sorry, I'm very sorry about that. But I saw that lady who read out the poem. I think everything was coming from the bottom of the heart for her. She was just oozing out with so much of enthusiasm, even though she was just reading out a poem. And when Mr. Subramaniam was reading about Renuka Ramanathan, we could see so much of pride. I mean, like you said, and she is from their family. None of us would have known about Renuka being part of your members' family had it not been for Mr. Subramaniam sharing about her. And it's so nice that he recognized his wife and shared about his wife last year, and this year he shared about his sister's daughter. I hope there are many more women in his family, and I'm really, I think I should salute Mr. Subramaniam for bringing forth such ladies to the forefront. Thank you very much. And we had Geera who sang this song. I mean, though I'm not very conversant with Hindi, but I could see that the enthusiasm that she was coming up when she was singing this song. Ladies, 3 cheers to all of you. And I'm very happy if you would just continue to celebrate this Women's Day throughout the year, keeping the smile on your face, recognizing the people around you, and just applauding and acknowledging people, be it even at the smallest level, saying that you did well, because that one thing can really bring up a lot for the person. Today we are at a moment where women play a very, very important role, be it in the family or in the society. Gone were the days when women would never come out of our houses. They were only running the household. But today, we see so many women. I mean, the thing is, they've just spread their wings all over. There is not a single field where a lady has not achieved. She's gone to the top, be it Mount Everest or, be it the deepest of sea, or, even Kalpana Chawla, so many of them. I don't want to name anybody, but I'm just saying. So, and if we can keep our families with us, I'm telling you, each and every woman who is there attending this program, if you can send out this message that take your family with you and success will be yours wherever you go. Once you do that, when you own your family and have them support you, nothing like it. You can just achieve any of your dreams. In my case, it was like that. Can you believe it? Even after my marriage, where I got married in 1988 and mine was early age marriage, it's okay. I mean, I tried postponing it or even didn't want to, but I had to give in to my mother who put a lot of emotional pressure on me. However, I feel after my marriage, my in-laws, they have supported me to such an extent. I continued to play the game even 15, 18 years after my marriage. Can you believe it? The thing was, they took care of my children. They would give me so much of support to see that I went for my practice. But one thing I ensured that my in-laws and the family was taken care of. And I was even after my surgeries and everything, every time I kept coming back because it was the support that they gave me. I'm so grateful to my parents. I'm so grateful to my in-laws. For if at all you all believe that I am successful today, it is certainly not because of my work or whatever I did. It's because of all the courage, the encouragement, the love, the care, the support, everything that they gave to me. How did I take it from home to the ground? I would be the shock absorber on the field for my team. I would be the motivator for my teammates, and I would be there for them right from the word go. Even though I was so very serious about the game, I think beyond the boundaries, I think I was the most playful person. I would beat even all my juniors and sub-juniors at it. They would simply be astonished how was such a senior person is able to come down to that level. Yes, we have to do it. When the situation requires, we need to stand up, we need to be serious, and we need to perform, and we need to ensure that others, we help them perform. But at the same time, there is something beyond the work, taking care, getting to the inner soul of each and every person. That we can do, one, with a smile always on our face. Two, appreciating them, acknowledging them for whatever they did. If there was a mistake committed, try and not look at it or blow it to a larger size, but just get that person aside and tell them avoid doing it. Because I think each and every one of us in this world have something that each one can imbibe. There are a lot of negatives, there are a lot of positive. I don't say I have everything all positive, but I will only send out positive energy. I will only, what do I say? To ensure that that person performs, I would do just about do anything, even give my life. And today, if I've been successful in my banking career, if I've been able to ensure that we reach the targets, or we had everybody performing. Since everybody means the branches, I would just reach out to them. I used to tell, sir, I am there for you, sir. Whatever you want, please let me know. Whatever best I can do, I will do for you. If we can say this one sentence, I am there for you, that one sentence can take people miles and make people achieve much more. Tomorrow, or even the next year when you come back, you will say, ma'am, these golden words uttered by you has given us a lot of strength and given us a lot of meaning and given us a lot of purpose in life. None of you look at yourself. Just think what I can do for others. The moment you start thinking about yourself, when you can think about yourself, yes, when it comes to health, but otherwise, think about the others and ensure that others around you are happy, they perform, and they deliver what they have to, I think we can make this nation a great nation, because we have the resources, we have the human power, we have the intelligence, we have everything. And let me tell you, India, we come from a place, Bharat, we come from this place which is so very rich in culture, heritage. This is the Punya Bhumi that we have all been born into. And I know many of us who who have been born in this place, Bharat, have moved out to other places. However, the very essence and the sense that we are from Bharat makes us the people who can and who will make a difference in the lives of the many people around us. Do it. Keep the smile on. Appreciate, acknowledge people, applaud people for whatever they have done, and just give them this once a feeling that I am there for you. I know there's not much interaction with me with Sunanda and Vijay, but the few, the probably less than an hour which they spent with me, made them call me today. I was surprised when I received this call and message from Sunanda and Vijay saying they want me to be part of this International Women's Day celebration this year. I said, guys, the two of you are doing a wonderful job, making a difference in so many people's life, in so many people's, when I say lives, the health, the mental and the physical part of it. Once you have done that, the women who are your sishyas are bound to take care of their family, and they are bound to send out this ripple everywhere in society. Continue the good work, Sunanda and Vijay. And guys, I'm thankful to you for calling me today.
Sure.
If at all you say I am successful, I'm whatever, I contribute all of it to my family, and I don't take even a percentage of the success for mine. But I will continue in whatever way possible to support you all, to spread this lovely message of being there for each other. God bless you all. Thank you very much for calling me.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Sumathi ma'am. So I still remember the first time. Yes, we interacted very little. So we met in an awareness talk in a club. So the moment she entered the hall, she literally rippled the positivity around. The whole, place started, juggling with a lot of fun. So that is how I still remember her.
Just, came into the room as running, actually, jogging around the place, actually.
So that is why we thought she is the right person to ripple this kind of energy amongst us as well, so that we can, move on with more and more energy. Thank you, Sumathi ma'am, for joining us.
Thank
now
you,
we have
Sumathi
the
ma'am.
forum
So
open.
actually, just a second, Sunanda. So yeah, actually, from your message, you gave a strong message today about, I am there for you. Really, it's a big one, and the importance of love and support from the family, and the importance of family. Really, it's a great message from you to everyone today. Thank you, Sumathi ma'am.
Sunanda and Vijay.
Yes, ma'am.
I did not prepare anything. Normally, I do not prepare for any program. I speak from my heart, and in fact,
yes,
it is all from the bottom of my heart, and I genuinely feel that you guys are doing a wonderful job, and God willing, whenever we get to meet, I'll give you the hug which you sincerely deserve.
Thank you.
Thank you. We will definitely meet very soon, ma'am. Thank you so much. Now the forum is open. If you have any questions to Sumathi ma'am, you can unmute and ask her. Anything about fitness as a woman, anything that you want to ask.
Yeah, I would like to say one thing. It was very interesting. My wife recognized Sumathi Iyer.
Okay.
My wife was also a bank employee in Canara Bank for almost 30-35 years. So she recognized her, and then she met her in one of the seminars or something of that sort, and she was impressed with you.
That's nice. She wants to say hi. She can come and say hi.
No, she's gone out now.
Okay.
But she
we
recognized her. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, sir.
Yeah.
The thing is, I mean, when I was telling you, I mean, they were not that I did not have problems, I did not face challenges, but every time I face my challenges, I face my problem, I always wanted to get the better of the problem. Even if it's a medical problem, I would never want my illness or sickness to get the better of me. Never. I will want to get the better of my illness or my sickness. In fact, the past 3 days, I've pulled my back and I'm in bed. I didn't know, how, in what shape I was going to be today, but I worked hard for it. I didn't go to the hospital, but I worked very hard to see that I sat up today and be with all of you.
Yeah, actually, when I called her
That's so sweet
yesterday,
of you.
I could actually, literally listen to the pain in her voice. So that is how her voice was. But she said, no, no, don't worry. I will be there for the program tomorrow. That's the word she said, and she's here.
That's so sweet of you, Sumathi ma'am. Thank you.
Said,
Thank you so much.
I mean, of course, since he heard that I was ill, he has moved in here and he's here. And you won't believe, he said, Mummy, after this, you will get back and do all the exercises in bed and you will not sit anymore. I said, don't worry. I will follow all your instructions because he has been with me. Even now, are you okay to sit? I said, yes. Thanks for all the exercises which I did yesterday to see that I'm here, sitting in front of you, smiling, smiling, smiling.
Thank you, ma'am. Anybody, if you want to ask any questions, please unmute yourself and you can ask now.
Geeta Shrikant ma'am.
Yeah, I was very interested to hear about your mentoring role. She mentioned, Sunanda mentioned that you do mentor youngsters.
The thing is, I got myself qualified or accredited through City and Guilds London. Okay, see, I have been mentoring even before I got accredited. Mentoring my teammates, mentoring, my people. But it was much later that I got to get this certification thanks to Bharat Yuva Shakti Trust, where we have been mentoring entrepreneurs. Canara Bank has been pioneer in starting the entrepreneur cell, and I was very fortunate. When I didn't even know the spelling of entrepreneurship, I was asked to head the cell. Okay. And you won't believe, within a year or two, even the Tamil Nadu government recognized the services, whatever I did, and the award was given for Canara Bank for the good work which I did. But I just told my general manager and deputy general manager, I said, sir, the award might be for me, but if you had not identified me for the post, I couldn't have done whatever I have done. So you will receive the award from the minister at the function. Simple. And it continued, and it so happened during that period, I got associated with Bharat Yuva Shakti Trust. Even now, we mentor men and women entrepreneurs. We also the mentees, when we mentor, we call them the mentees. Such of those mentees who have been mentored by us have now graduated to become mentors. Okay, so that is a small pebble you throw in the water. You ensure that that kind of leadership gets imparted to the others, and they in turn become mentors in their family and to society. So it's been a great journey for me because I know the people whom I have mentored, they're all crorpatis. I mean, they're doing extremely well in their chosen field. Yet, I would just allow them to be where they are, and I will allow myself to be where I am, just to be the ladder. Simple. People climb up, go wherever, but this ladder will stay firm on Mother Earth. Simple. That's all. That's simple mentoring. That's it. And I'm telling you,
yeah, very, very inspiring. Yeah.
I'm telling you, all of you have it in you to do it. All of you are already doing it, but little more chiseling or little more correction here and there will all make you successful mentors.
True. Just a structure. That's what it is. Yeah.
You need a lot of patience, yes. You also need to tell yourself, I am going to be where I am, but my responsibility as a mentor is to ensure that individual climbs up the ladder with your support, with all your inputs to achieve whatever they want to achieve. Even if it is bringing them out of some mental depression, or even bringing them out of some family, problems, you can do it without disturbing the entire family. Keeping all of them with you, taking care of that person, and ensuring all others give you all the support. You can do it. I'm telling you, வீட்டுக்கு வீடு வாசப்படி. Every family there is a problem, but how we would like to not think about our problems, but reach out to other people to get their problems solved. All of us can do it if we can just wake up and look at others and see what best we can do for others. That's it.
Wonderful.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, does anyone else want to ask any question? You can unmute. Uncle?
Yeah.
Subramanian
Auntie.
uncle?
Vasanta auntie.
Yes, Vasanta aunty.
Yes, ma'am. Sumathi, ma'am.
Hello, Vasanta.
Congratulations. I'm very happy to hear about all your achievements. But have you written anything, Namaskaram? Have you written anything about your experiences, like in a book form or a small? Have you published anything?
And aunty, not audible. Come near to the device and ask again.
Okay, okay. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, aunty.
Yeah. Have you written anything about your experiences and in a book form or published some papers and all? Have you done that?
I haven't done that. Many people did ask me to do it, but I still feel there's a lot more for me to achieve than to start sitting down and penning, because a lot of interviews and magazines and papers and a lot of other TV channels and radios, they've all done my interview, and I have kind of shared everything. But once I start sitting down to pen all this, I know I'm going to lose out on making a difference in other people's lives.
Yeah. Yeah.
Better that I share it, one to one, or like this live, than to be sitting and putting it in a paper and getting it published. I don't think that they'll carry that kind of meaning or that kind of warmth, in whatever I am doing to you now. If you had to read,
like I had a chance to meet you just now. I have not watched any other live program, so I was thinking about this.
You just Google Sumathi Iyer and you probably get to see my paper interviews, my TV interview.
That's good.
Yeah?
That's good. Thank you. Thank you for Sunanda Vijay to
Welcome.
Such great.
Sumathi ma'am clearly said action speaks louder than words. So she said her action is more important than words.
I am nothing when compared to Sunanda and Vijay. Please, they are.
Oh my God! Don't say that. Don't say that, ma'am.
Really, I'm telling you. See, today, Vijay and Sunanda, I'm sitting up because there was something in me, the message from you, the energy from you, which said, I'm not going to give up. I mean, I'm always a fighter, yes, but today I'm sitting up. I swear by God that it is definitely because of all the enthusiasm that you have exhibited, and to say that our family, our members, we are going to have this celebration. Will I ever get a chance to be part of a function like this? I can't imagine. It is God sent to me. God sent Sunanda and Vijay to me so that one day I will be there with your members. So
We are
really,
truly honored to have you
we
with
are
us.
honored and very proud, actually very happy to have you today here.
anytime,
Thank you
anytime,
so much.
for you guys, I'm always there. And if your members want to reach out, you can always give them share my number. And if
Sure.
there's any difficulty or any help they need, please let them feel free to talk to me. And whatever best I can do, I will definitely do. And whatever I do, I will do. It is only honorary. I will not charge them anything. I never charge anybody for anything because whatever I want, God is already taking care of me, and I don't want anything from anybody.
That's so kind of you and so sweet of you, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Love you all. God bless
Yes,
you all.
Geeta ma'am, we will share the details later. Thank you, Sumathi ma'am, for joining us. It was wonderful having you. And in spite of all the setbacks that you had in the last 3 years, 3 days, you fought it out today for us, and really, you rippled the energy. Dolly auntie, yes.
Can I have one word?
I just wanted to ask you. I mean, I've been watching cricket from the time my little brother used to sit on the wall in 1964 and have a running commentary of cricket. I've been listening to cricket from that time. So when I heard about you, I said, "Oh, it's nice," and I wish you had written a book and not say you are not going to leave a legacy behind. Leave a legacy behind. Leave a book that that people can read, and women can be. Girls can be influenced, and they can follow your footsteps with a courageous thing. And like you mentioned, which is really good. It's you give full credit to the family, which is really incredible. Not very often people give credit to the family. It's really great. So why don't you write a book and leave nice hints for a lot of girls who need to come up, because especially in India, the girls are just pushed down and down and down and not able to come up, isn't it?
Now that at this point, I have been earlier. I was the chairman of the selection committee for Tamil Nadu, and I was also a part of the selection committee for the South Zone. Thanks to Lodha committee, I have to take a different role. I can't continue to play the same role, for 6 years and 7 years. So I've been given a different role where I'm on a talent search hunt. So I have already covered, out of the 39 districts, I've already covered about 19 districts, and I will be shortly covering the other districts also. So yes,
That's incredible work you're doing.
Every district I went, such remote places, seeing the talent in those places, amazing. And if they all had been given the kind of infrastructure the girls are getting in Chennai, I know they will be performing much better. But I am very happy, as Sunanda said, my dream some 10-15 years back has come true. Women IPL has started. And whatever suggestion that I've been giving it to Tamil Nadu Cricket Association, they have been very gracious to take it. And we wanted this covering all the other district for talent. They've done it. Now we want, within Tamil Nadu itself, we want to have IPL. It's all going to happen. I will ensure everything happens. And of course, I only wish people like this were there in other places also. I mean, you can't expect to be there everywhere. And another point which I would like to what I would like to share is, these days, more than reading a book, the shorter version or the easier version is what is very captivating. A movie like Sabash Bittu or Chak De and all that, those, the viewership is much more. But how many of them are going to be actually reading? The message from those movies, if you could just cull out the the important points from those movies, I mean, they are amazing. But a lot of masala is also added there.
Added, yes.
In a book, you can't add masala.
No, you can't add. That's what happens when the book is relevant.
That's all. But you can't add masala. But
Yeah.
movies.
That's it, because you've got so many points to talk about, and it's so good. And if you bring it out in paper and write it down, and put it in what you can put it on the internet or whatever, then people can go through and read it. If you don't want to write a book and sort of yeah.
I am not. I don't get into social media. My only social media is WhatsApp. Even though I'm on Facebook, I'm rarely seen on Facebook. I shy away from all this because I shy away from publicity. That's what I'm saying. The more publicity I get, the more I'm going to be taken away from people who matter to me, who need me. The moment I chase publicity, I mean, I don't have to chase publicity, it'll be after me, but I've been shunning, be it the TV interview or whatever interview, because once all that happens, I will not be able to do what I'm doing now. Get me? And I'm loving what I'm doing now.
Dolly,
I think we are all at home. We are all cricket lovers, and my husband and I watch cricket all the time. Women's or men, and especially
Dolly ma'am, you should catch hold of her and start interviewing her and put it across on the social media.
That's a good idea. Ravi sir, you said something?
Glad to have met you.
No, I was talking about
Viji for bringing our cricketer into action here. Thank you so much.
Thank you, darling.
Thank you.
Thank you, darling.
Can I say a word?
what I was saying is to taking off.
No,
on
somebody
what,
can write a book on her. Somebody can write a book on her. If you have capacity, somebody can
So,
write.
Sumathi ma'am, today everyone wants to publish a book about you.
Yes, Ravi sir.
Ravi sir.
the point I was making is that Sumathi made a statement that she would not want social media because she concentrate on the more meaningful activities. I think that's a very powerful statement. Because
Very powerful.
Because most of us get carried away. Oh, we have put it on social media. Our conscience is satisfied. And like now we are having this severe water crisis in Bangalore. And everyone is posting, oh, we can do this, we can do that. When you talk to them about action, nobody's talking about it. It's a tragedy. There are complexes which are running dry. But yet they have to use 1 bucket of water or 2 buckets of water to clean their car. And anyway, that's sad. But I'm sorry for digressing, but what Sumathi said was powerful. That if more people stop using social media and start doing things, life will be a lot different in this country. And,
Can I say something in between?
Yes, Maitli ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
and which year did you play, Sumathi, for India? Which year was this?
I started playing 1973 and I played till 2001. I represented the state, Tamil Nadu state, for 27 years. I represented South Zone for 22 years. I represented university all the 5 years. You can represent university only for 5 years. So all 5
I
years.
asked that question because my wife's classmate was Shanta Rangswamy, who played for India at that time.
Last week I was there with Shanta. I was staying with Shanta to watch. So I was with the state to watch the women's IPL. I just came back. Yes. Thank you, Ravi.
Thank you.
Yeah, Maitli ma'am.
After a long time, it was nice to hear you. Of
Oh,
course,
sweet.
I've been hearing more with you due to our association from school and college. But
Yes.
it was wonderful. What you have been doing, I've always been following. But to hear you say so much so nicely was wonderful.
Ma'am,
And
your
I'm-
friend, is it?
Of course.
Okay, how do you know each other?
Stella together.
Oh,
She was
okay.
in Rosary and we were in Stella together.
Wow, that's good. Okay. So there
That
are
is
like
the
many
thing. So I had
interconnections
to
here.
say
as well.
hello when
Okay.
feel proud that Sumathi was there in the group and everyone was appreciating her. So I thought I should also.
Oh,
What do
sweet.
we say? Poovoda naarum manakkum sendu ottikkanum. That I'm also part of it.
Come on.
நீங்களும் ஒரு பூதாய் ma'am.
She knows me from my school days and she
Yeah.
kept quiet this whatever Maitli said was just the icing on the cake.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, a lovely share. Thank you, Maitli, for being there. And I know I can't. I can only thank God for the long-lasting association with all of you.
Yeah. Nice. All the very best in your
Thank
mission.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
We are still waiting for the many more miles that you will be crossing very soon, ma'am. Miles to go before you sleep. I always follow Robert Frost's quote, and I think you also do that.
Yep. Every time, there were many times I forgot to share with you. I was most sickly child in my family. The maximum number of days I've stayed in the hospital, months I've stayed in the hospital. I have taken injection for years. I've taken I don't know, medicines like this every time. And being a most sickly child, everybody thought, anytime I would go. And every time I went up, I shook hands with him. He sent me back. I think there was a meaning, a purpose for it. And I realized, thank God for all that. Because had I gone, I wouldn't have been doing all these things which I did all these years. So thank you, God, for that, for bringing me back every time. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. If it was 1 in a million or 1 in a trillion, I would suffer that disease or whatever. But every time after my surgeries, 2 cesareans and another ectopic surgery, I don't know. It was all miracle that I came back alive. I'm
So you
sorry.
are reminding us the Bharati's quote, "Veelvain endru ninaithayo." அப்படிதான் அவங்க journey போயிட்டு இருக்கு. Your journey is going on like that. We are very proud of you, ma'am.
Thank you very much. I forgot to share this because I feel people when they say I'm diabetic, I'm this, I'm that, they succumb to it. Don't. I want you to get the better of the illness and see that you are somebody that nobody is going to take charge of you. That's it.
Thank you so much, ma'am. We had a very
Thank you,
nice
ma'am.
interaction and very great time with you. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Maitli, who knows me from school, might not know that I went through all this.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I'm sure you have been inspired each one of us here. Thank you for joining us.
So much. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, thank you, everyone. So we'll continue with our events now. Next, we have Jayanti aunty with us. So she is always the inspiration for us. She is very active in her physical, professional, and social life. In everything, she is very active in this. So she is going to present a poem in Tamil for us now. Jayanti aunty, yes.
Yeah. Thank you, Vijay, Sunanda, and Yashoda. What I am going to say.
Aunty, கொஞ்சம் பக்கத்துல வந்து பேசுறீங்களா? You'll be audible.
Okay, now can you hear?
Yes, aunty.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, aunty.
So what I am going to say is that there will be no Women's Day next year because all days are going to be Women's Day. We have improved so much like that only. So it goes in Tamil like this. Bharat Mata ki jai. பெண்கள் வீட்டின் கண்கள் இல்லத்தரசி இப்படி போற்றி பேசியே கட்டுண்டு கிடந்தோம். ஏழுமகை நாச்சியாரும் ஜான்சி ராணியும் படை நடத்தி வெற்றிவாகை சூடியும் உடன்கட்டை ஏறினோம். காலம் மாறியது. பெண் கல்வி முறையானது. பெண் புலவர்கள் தோன்றினர். ஆனாலும் அடிமை விலங்கு முற்றிலும் மறுபடவில்லை. பூ பெய்வதற்கு முன்பே திருமணங்களை சொந்தத்தில் நிச்சயிக்கப்பட்டன. கல்வி தடைப்பட்ட போது போராட திராணி இல்லை. ஆனால் வீட்டில் உள்ளவர்கள் அதை சிலரின் அப்பாக்கள் சிலர் தோள் கொடுத்தனர். ஆசிரியர்கள் உருவாகி பின் அரசாங்க துறையில் நுழைந்து மருத்துவர்களாக படித்து தற்போது நாட்டின் தலைமை பொறுப்பினையும் ஏற்று நாட்டை வழிநடத்தி கொண்டிருக்கின்றனர். பிரதம மந்திரி, ஜனாதிபதி, முதலமைச்சர் விளையாட்டு போட்டிகளின் முதன்மை காவல்துறையிலும் கால் பதித்தது. பெண் சொத்துரிமை கொடுக்கப்பட்டது. பெண்ணுக்கு பெண்ணே எதிரி என்று வம்பு பேசியவர்கள் வாய் அடைத்தோம். பழங்குடி மக்கள் இன பெண்களும் ஜாதி மத பேதமின்றி முன்னேறினர். தூய்மை பணியாளர்களும் அவர்களே, மேன்மை தாங்கிய நீதிபதிகளும் அவர்களே. சுவற்றில் அடித்த பந்து திரும்ப வரும்போது சுமதி ஐயர் சுட்டு விரல் உயர்த்தினால் சுருண்டுவிடும். இனி ஒரு பெண்கள் தினம் வேண்டியதில்லை. எல்லா நாளும் பெண்கள் தினமே. அகம் புறம் அனைத்தும் நம் கையில். பாரத் மாதா கி ஜெய். தேங்க்யூ.
Super, super, aunty. Very nice, very nice. Thank you.
Thank you so much, aunty.
Thank you.
Okay, so next we have Vasanta aunty. So Vasanta aunty is going to sing a song in Hindi for us. Usko nahi dekha humne kabhi, from Dadi Ma. So this is something that is, is based on the love of a mother. So I think a son sings to the mother, right? About a mother. So here is aunty to present the song for us. Over to you, aunty.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, aunty.
Oh, yeah. Good morning, namaskaram. This song, so that Tamil speaking my friends would understand more easily. I would like
Aunty, sometimes your audio is coming down, so just try to come closer to the laptop and
Now I'm going to just tell me. This song speaks about the glory of a mother, equating her to God. Can you hear me?
Yes, aunty.
The son says, we have not seen God, but where is the need? When we see you, we feel that God's face cannot be different from yours. Even the devatas who have grown on your lap will feel that heaven is in this world near your feet. When you are there in the path of darkness, where is the need of the sun? There is no parallel to your love, even from God. We only know that there is no wealth bigger than your love. We have never seen God, but we feel that how can his face be different from yours? Yes, the song goes this way. उसको नहीं देखा हमने कभी, पर इसकी जरूरत क्या होगी? हे माँ तेरी सूरत से अलग भगवान भी सूरत क्या होगी? हमने कभी इंसान तो क्या देवता भी आंचल में पले तेरे, है स्वर्ग इसी दुनिया में कदमों के तले तेरे, ममता ही लुटाई जिसी नयन, ओ ममता ही लुटाए जिसके नयन, ऐसा कोई मूरत क्या होगी? है माँ तेरी सूरत से अलग भगवान की सूरत क्या होगी? क्यों धूप जलाए दुखों की, क्यों गम की घटा बरसेने, ये हाथ दुआओं वाले रहते सदा सर पे। उसने देखा हमने कभी, पर इसकी जरूरत क्या होगी? है माँ तेरी सूरत से अलग भगवान की सूरत क्या होगी? हमने कभी उसको देखा नहीं। धन्यवाद। Thank you.
Thank you so much,
aunty.
Lovely song.
A mother's love is, something that cannot be matched. Thank you, aunty, for sharing this beautiful song.
Next, we have Lalita Rajamani ma'am here. So she recently joined with us. So she always enjoys our company. So she is going to present her thoughts about celebrating womanhood with us. Yes, Lalita ma'am, you are in spotlight now. Please unmute yourself, ma'am.
Lalita ma'am, please unmute yourself.
I gave you the request. Just press unmute.
Is it okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Good morning to all of you. On this happy occasion, we have heard a lot of good messages, and I'm very, very happy to be a part of this growing young. And I thank these beautiful three ladies, and I'm really blessed to be a part of this group. At the outset, I will love to tell you all this. Secondly, our chief guest, I'm really impressed by the inspiring speech by her, or rather the thoughts which she exchanged with us. And really a fantastic person. I would like to meet in person. And these three, Sunanda, Vijay and Nishoda, they're doing really human service and enriching the lives of our senior members for the past 6 years, and really blessed to be part of this group. And I thanks, my thanks goes to Vasanta. I should mention her name here. I think it's correct to mention her name here today, because today I am sitting here because of my friends. There's the support, that is Vasanta's support. She only told me, please join this group. And it is really fantastic. They are doing for the past, I think, 3 years, if I'm not mistaken. The past 3 or 4 years, they have been
7 years, ma'am. We're going to be 8 in August.
Oh, lovely. So I'm really blessed, and you all are really very good. I wait for each and every meeting. But unfortunately, my laptop gives me some problem every day. So anyway, they make it up for that in some other day. Anyway, on this occasion, coming to the point, on this happy occasion, I would like to stress upon the importance of women and their valuable contribution in almost all the fields. They have excelled in many fields, which was the exclusive domain of men. And I don't want to elaborate on anything because much has been said today, and I won't take much of your time. And I loved these quotes about the mother, about the woman. A woman is a wonderful wife, an outstanding friend, a marvelous daughter, an adorable sister, and a nurturing and caring. She's always nurturing and caring for everyone. She never expects anything, but always gives. She's always a caregiver, a hug giver, and you name it, and she gives it. She doesn't want anything in return. So I wish you all, once again, a very happy Women's Day. This is the nicest gift from God to all of us, or the men, I should say. Inspiring. She's really, I don't know what to say. Today I'm really touched. I'm really very happy to be a woman and taking part in this program of yours. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for joining us. Okay, next we have something exciting. We have Mr. Kodandaraman and Mrs. Gomathi to entertain us. So their names are Vatsala and Bharati actually, but they are now to entertain us as Mr. Kodandaraman and Mrs. Gomathi. So they have a small skit for us, and that is called as Celebrations. Over to you, ma'am. Please unmute yourself, both of you will not be.
Okay.
Yes, Vatsala ma'am. Bharati ma'am, unmute yourself. Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, I thought good morning. It is now good afternoon. Ho gaya.
Yeah, namaskaram.
Good afternoon to all the growing young members. And very good morning to organizers, Sunanda, Vijay and Yashoda ma'am. We, the ladies, are always fond of celebration, isn't it? Yes, no? So we celebrate birthdays, we celebrate wedding anniversaries, we enjoy celebrating. Today we are going to present a skit based on the celebration of the wedding anniversary of the Gomati alias Goma and Kodandaraman alias Kodando's couple. Come on, let us all get into their house to see what is going on there. Over to Kodandaraman couple's house. Goma, Goma.
Hello. Why are you calling me Goma? Goma. My parents have given me such a lovely name. Why don't you call me Gomati, which is a very nice name? If you call me Goma, Goma, I feel I am in coma. Please don't call me like that, Mr. Kodandam.
Very sorry, Gomati. I will not call you Goma, Goma now. What is there in your hand?
It's a beautiful sari. Yes, yes. It's a beautiful sari. You know, our wedding anniversary is fast approaching. So I bought a nice sari for myself.
Is it Kanjivaram sari? Very costly maybe.
No, no. Yes, yes. It is Kanjivaram sari, but not very costly. It is only 2,000 rupees.
2,000 rupees. Now you will stitch blouse for that.
Yes, yes. I had been to the tailor shop to stitch a 2x2 blouse. She advised me to go in for a designer blouse with a nice work and all done. Then it will go well with this sari, and I will also look like a great grand Mahalakshmi. So she has advised me to go in for a nice designer blouse.
So how much I have to pay for that now?
Only 4,500, Mr. Kodandam. You can afford to pay that. Pay by
Google Pay 4,500 rupees.
Yes.
Okay, what is there in that great designer blouse?
It is done with chamki and kundan stones and all. It will look very, very grand. And if I wear it with this sari, I will look like great Mahalakshmi.
Acha, only this one, anything else also I have bought?
Yes, Mr. Kodandam. Nowadays in Chennai, you can't roam about on the street with gold jewelry. So I have ordered also some imitation gold jewelry. Jewelry is for me. That is also there, included in the bill.
What all you have ordered?
Like choker and bangles and gulls and things like that. My friend on a Facebook has given me 10% discount on that. And along with that, I told her it is going to be our wedding anniversary. She is giving me free gift also. A beautiful mang ki tikha, which ladies wear on the forehead.
Are Gomati, for our wedding anniversary, why she is giving you manga tokku?
Ayo, Mr. Kodandam, it is not manga tokku. It is called mang ki tikha, which ladies wear on the forehead.
So it is mang ki tikha.
Yes, yes.
How much you have paid for all these things?
That is all another 4,500, Mr. Kodandam.
How much fatka for my purse?
Yes.
How much fatka for my purse?
Yeah, some about 10,000, 12,000 like that.
Acha, very, very good. Now, okay. Now you are very going to wear a silk sari of 2,000 and designer blouse of 4,000 and the choker, pakkar, dicker, dakkar and all about 4,500 with so many jewelry decked up nicely. Where you are going to go?
We are going to temple only, Mr. Kodandam. Where else we can go?
Going to temple to show all your friends your decked Surat?
Yes, yes. So many people will come to the temple. Whoever looks at me, they will think, oh, Mr. Kodandam has kept her so happily. That's why he has bought her nice sari, jewelries, and things like that. So they will keep you on a high esteem. It is good for you, no, Mr. Kodandam?
They will keep me on high esteem. But what about you? You have not got me anything for the wedding anniversary. Whenever I ask you, you don't need anything. You have got, my father has given you so many vesties. You can wear one of the vesties. It will all nice only. Why you want to waste time, money and all things? What your people will think? This Kodandam is conjuice. He cannot buy any costly things. He is a big worst man. He cannot spend any money. If they will all think like that, then what happened that?
See, don't utter like that, Mr. Kodandam. You always criticize my parents. If you don't criticize my parents, the food which you have consumed will not digest for you. Is it?
See, Gomati, when you say the word digestion, morning what you gave for breakfast all got digested. Now I am very hungry. What is there for lunch? We'll have lunch. Let us not forget all these things.
Yeah, please come, please come. See, there are 3 vessels of food I have prepared for you. I can serve you. Please come for lunch, Mr.
3
Kodandam.
items today. Wow, what lucky man I am. 3 items. What are they?
They are K1, S2 and R3.
Gomadi, I asked you for lunch, not chemistry formulas, ma. What you are dealing with, all coming with the chemistry formulas.
It is not chemistry formula, Mr. Kodandam. K1 means yesterday's curry, that is 1 day old curry, 2 day old sambar, and 3 day old rasam. That is the menu for today.
Why don't you add 1 more hour? 4 days old rice also.
No, I am not that bad, Mr. Kodandam. Freshly, I have prepared rice for you. It is still boiling hot in the rice cooker. We can have fresh rice along with this food.
Gomadi, see, how many times I had to tell you, there is outside only close by a nice vegetable shop is there. We eat very little. Why don't you go and get some vegetable nice and cooked fresh fruit and eat? What is this? Every day you are doing all freezer food.
Mr. Kodandam, even I want to do that, Mr. Kodandam. But where is the time for me? See, every day I pray for you, for God. I do puja. I attend the Abhirami Andadi class. I attend Tirupugal class. I go to Satsang. And I go to Bhagavad Gita classes. Along with that, growing in classes also for me to make me more fit and energetic. And where will I have time for you to cook? So only weekends I have time. So those days I cook something and put it in the fridge for you.
Very, very nice. If you keep on feeding me with freezer food, I have to sleep in 1 day freezer box only.
Ayo, Mr. Kodandam, please ever don't say that. Such good words from your mouth I should not hear. It is going to be our wedding anniversary celebration. So please don't utter such words.
Now, looking all these things, my dear friends, these ladies keep themselves very, very busy. Doing that, doing this, going here, going there. They don't get time to cook. So they look into the fridge, what is there 1 day, 2 day, K1, K2, K3, K4. And it is not possible. They come out with Swiggy and that Zomato and all, they order immediately. And seeing all these things, I feel we gents should get into the kitchen and help them because they are burdened with so many things. Without help, they cannot do anything. So we will also have to enter the kitchen and we should learn the cooking and otherwise it is very, very difficult for them also, for us also. Now without giving me food, where you have started now with a modern dress?
Yes. I am so sorry, Mr. Kodandam. Just now I got a call from my friend that saying that her daughter, Mrs.Sumathi Iyer is going to bat today. So I want to go to the cricket match. I am going to Chinnaswamy Stadium. So how can I cook for you? You please go to Rameswaram Cafe and have your lunch.
Gomadi, no, I don't like Rameswaram at all.
If you don't like Rameswaram Cafe, please go to Malleswaram Cafe and have your lunch. Mr. Kodandam, bye.
See, look here. To go to Malleswaram, or if you have to avoid going to Rameswaram Cafe, Malleswaram Cafe and all, we should learn to cook ourselves and we should help them. And some days we can cook for them also. It is time for us to get into the kitchen and learn cooking. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Vatsala ma'am. Yes, there was a lot of humor, and Bharati ma'am. There was a lot of humor.
Hilarious. Very
Yes,
good point.
there was a lot of smiles that I could see in the video.
And
Everybody was laughing.
everyone enjoyed
1
the
minute.
program, Vatsala
1
ma'am.
minute. Not
Yes.
smile.
Superb, ma'am.
Laughter.
In each
Laughter to
program,
the
you know, something
maximum.
or the other. You are
Laughter
really
to the
superb.
maximum. We laughed and a good sense of humor. Enjoyed very much.
So
Very
just have
nice.
to
Very
get
nice.
into the
Both of
kitchen
you.
now.
A very nice thing was changing your costume.
I know,
immediately.
she just
That
came
was
running. I was
amazing.
wondering what is happening. She's giving a new dialogue.
Really, it is very hilarious. Very, very hilarious.
Yeah, and
well
we
thought of.
had to mention here, actually, they both live in Bangalore. And actually, but Bharati ma'am visited Vatsala's ma'am home, and they sat together and practiced for this.
Wow.
And there is the effort behind that, actually. We should really appreciate.
Yeah,
And ma'am, everyone enjoyed, Bharati ma'am and Vatsala ma'am. Really, everyone enjoyed the program. We could see that from here.
So initially it was in Tamil, and then we wanted it to reach to everyone. So that is why it was made into translated into English. Vatsala ma'am took the effort. Thank you so much.
Fantastic. Fantastic. So they are able, now we come to know that they are able to act.
Thank you, Vijay, Yashoda, and Sunanda ma'am. And I am very grateful to Vatsala ma'am, who introduced me to your group, because of which I am sitting here. Thank you so much. Namaskaram to all.
Enjoyed.
No, nowadays,
Thank you. You brought nostalgia
Thank you for
into my
giving us a
mind,
chance.
because talking about Malleshwaram and
Rameswar Cafe.
places, I'm far away from all those places, Bangalore.
Really,
I was feeling homesick now after you all talking about Malleshwaram.
laughing, it has brought tears to my eyes.
I know.
Yeah, me too.
Oh.
no, nowadays the trend is for 2,000 rupees saree. The accessories have become 20,000. That is also true. So well.
Very good.
Talked
Very
about
good.
that. Excellent. Very well acted.
Excellent.
The script is very good.
idea, and the concept is very good. Too hilarious.
On a Women's Day, men also should learn cooking. No, that's why.
Yeah. Your message also. Point to be noted.
I hope youngsters see this. They will learn so many things
No,
from
no,
this.
all these youngsters, they force them to make.
Thank you so much.
No voluntary. They force you cook. Morning I cook, now you cook.
I've already started doing it.
Yeah, Ravi sir and Subramaniam uncle has to have a say on this.
Yeah, we've been cooking here. Ask my wife.
So Ravi sir already done. What about Subramaniam uncle here?
Subramaniam.
And Krishnan sir is also there. Yeah, you.
He's experienced.
Krishnan sir, we're not able to hear you.
So you are in mute, sir. Please unmute yourself, Krishnan sir.
Krishnan sir.
I don't cook.
Okay.
Then one day you have to cook.
I don't think
You have
so.
to
I
learn,
don't
start
think so.
learning cooking
When
now.
she goes for cricket match, you have to cook, sir.
Thank you so much.
so much, Bharati ma'am and Vatsala ma'am.
It was wonderful, literally.
Okay. We'll move to the next one. Shyamala ma'am is here. Shyamala auntie is here.
1 second, Vijay. 1 second. Let me mute everyone.
Yeah.
Please unmute yourself.
Yes. Okay. So we have Shyamala auntie with us here. So she is with us for a long time, and she is very much interested in the art, actually. So she's going to show us her artwork today, and she's going to talk about that too. Shyamala auntie, you are in spotlight now. Shyamala auntie, unmute yourself, auntie.
Pandita, can
Okay.
you hear me?
Yes, auntie.
Good morning.
Auntie, video off பண்ணிட்டீங்க. Auntie, request கொடுத்திருக்கேன். Start video. Okay, auntie.
Good morning, sir, madam. First of all, thank you for giving me this opportunity to display some of my recent paintings, The Moral of Kerala origin and evolution. This is a traditional form of painting. Now many are interested in learning this art. A workshop on this was conducted by Ms. Aparna Venkatakrishnan, entrepreneur, proprietor of Hindustan Trading Company. And this is supposed to be the largest art store in Tamil Nadu. The instructor is also a woman, well versed in this line of painting, Ms. Sushila Prakash, and the work was attempted by 8 women candidates and it was a thrilling experience doing this 4-day workshop. I hope you will all enjoy watching this painting. This is the basic one. Can you all see?
Yes, Auntie.
Totally, it took 6 days for us to do all this. It was an in-person program, and continuously Aparna is conducting workshops, and I can share the link for you in the group. If anybody is interested in pursuing art, they can make use of this. Thank you very much for everything. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Shyamala. Wonderful artwork by you. Thank you. Thank you for sharing with us.
Thank you, Auntie. Yeah, Hindustan is a very beautiful place. It's a mall that I used to walk in every day.
We are from a business family, and my father is a wholesale dealer, and my brother's shop is that. Now my niece is running the show. She is 35 years old.
Oh, okay.
That's wonderful to know, Shyamala. Thank you, Andy.
Bangalore. This shop is in Bangalore?
No, Chennai, ma'am.
Chennai, ma'am.
Hindustan is in Chennai, Roypeta.
Roypeta.
Oh, okay.
Auntie, then I have a lot to talk with you, Shyamala Auntie. We'll speak to you.
Yes, Sunanda is an artist. Really, wow. I got the opportunity to see some of her paintings. Wow. Really, very creative, very, very good in art.
Sure. It is. I think the participants were of varying age, from 14 to 74.
That's
nice. So it was attended by 8 ladies.
Okay.
Or she recruits, most of them are women. At least 3/4 are women.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Shyamala.
Okay, next we have Geeta Shrikant, ma'am. She is going to recite a poem. Ma'am, over to you. So you can say a few words about the poet and the poem, and then you can speak out about it.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Just 1 minute, Sunanda. The thing is, I didn't know my turn was coming up, so I'm not organized the.
No worries. No.
Just give me a moment. I have to fish it out now. Sorry about that. Yeah.
No problem.
My laptop does this every time I get into the exercise also. Yeah. So thank you very much, Sunanda and team, for encouraging all of us And, it's a great pleasure, it's really a pleasure to be part of this vibrant team. Yes. Actually, I was very surprised when the program opened, really serendipity, with a poem by Kavingir Bharati, because the poem that I am about to read is actually written by one of his descendants. She proudly holds this thing of passion for Tamil and Tamil poem, and pens almost, you just give her a topic, you just talk about any particular thing and she'll come up with a poem on the spot. A Tamil poem full of meaning, full of richness of Tamil language on the spot. So Kavingir Bharati's descendants poem is what I'm going to present to you. Thank you, Mrs. Vasanta Rajgopal, for starting the program with that poem. So this is about a poem that describes a woman. A lot of people have spoken already about different facets of a woman. Much of it has been about the professional side of women making progress, etc. And people have been saying how in the past women have been in the background, not coming up, etc. I believe that though they were in the background, they were still very influential in shaping society, shaping their family. However quiet, however meek they may seem, they have a large part to play in our lives. So this poem speaks purely about a woman as a woman. So it is in Tamil. It describes the different ages of a woman. It describes what she is made up of. It describes how she influences the family. So, Pedai, Pedumbai, Mangai, Madandai, Arivai, Terivai, Perilampen ena Vayadukoru Vartai, Athaniyum Penne, Chutrum Boomi Nillada Churandrida, Puvayum Ulahayum, Tan Shakti Kondu, Katti Cherthu Poovalahai Vaithirupadu, in the Kutti Balinam Pen, Katti Tangamam Ondru, Malayal, Jimiki, Lolaku, Aram Modiram Attigai, ena Urumari Varum Pole, Attayai, Chittiyai, Patiyai, Mahalai, Manaviyai, Tamakkayai, Madiyendum Tayai, Thevayellam Thirka Avadaram Eduppadum Pen. Pillai Brayathil Pattupavadai, Pin Pangai Chirudavani, Pandigai Visheshathil Palapalakudavai, Priyamullavaragalukku Kurta jeans, Tirumara Udaimarum Pengal, Orupodum Odungavadillai, Adimai Changulikul. Attimiri Anavam Kattida, Agniyai Erithiduval, Anbana Vendukol Veika, Alkadalai Adaripal, Chittam Kurumbi Nirka, Chikkalgal Avittuduval, Tadaigalai Udathiriyan, Nam Tadaigalai Udathiriya, Tankaram Neetuval, Tanimai Kondingu, Tavikum Palarku, Tayai, Toriyai, Tol Kodupal, Tan Tol Valithalum, Unvirinir Baram Tanga, Tannalam Karudadu, Uduviduval, Chemmai Pratiyaval, Chirai Varigatum, Nangai Perumattiyaval, Aha, aha, Namallava aval, Marthati Urakka Solluvom, Nam Pengal ena. Mangaya Dinam Mattumendri, Solluvom, Ovaru Dinamo. That's all.
Thank you, Geeta ma'am. In fact, it's not so easy to even recite. Naam Pengaldan. That's what the title is, right?
Yes.
Yeah, big salute to the poet who wrote this poem from all of us. Thank you so much for sharing.
அதுல எல்லா பேரும் பேதை, பெதும்பை, பேரிளம்பெண், ஆக்சுவலா அது தமிழ்ல வந்து ஒரு வர்ற பியூட்டி, லைக் ஒரு வயசுக்கும் பெண்களுக்கு வந்து ஒரு பேர் இருக்கும். இது வந்து வேற எந்த லாங்குவேஜ்லயுமே இருக்காது. ஆக்சுவலா அது ரொம்ப அழகா அதுல ஆரம்பிச்சு, அந்த கவிதை அதுல ஆரம்பிச்சு அக்னி, ஆழ்கடல் வரிசையா வந்து ரொம்ப அழகா வந்து சொல்லியிருக்காங்க. ரொம்ப அழகான கவிதை. Thank you, Geeta Shrikant ma'am, for sharing
This
it.
is my very good friend Sridevi.
Mhm.
She's actually coming here, Bharati's great granddaughter.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's
So
So we
nice.
are happy and honored to listen to this now.
I am very privileged to, be able to read it out. Yeah.
Thank you, Geeta Shrikant ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Okay, we have Krishnan sir here next. He logged in, Sunanda?
Yeah. Krishnan sir, please start your video.
He here? Just a second, please.
He's here.
Okay. Yeah, next we have Krishnan sir here. So he's a great poet and writer also. Whenever he goes to a poetic natural place, we get a real great poem from him and he posted in the group. Really, we all enjoyed that. And he wrote a book also and he published it that and it is available for buying actually. Really, we are very happy to have him here to present a poem about Women's Day. Over to you, Krishnan sir.
Interesting about all the people who are listening. And the added thing was my wife was also happy because she could see one of her colleagues earlier. So she liked about it. Now, I've been working in corporate. I've been doing, after that, I've been doing some consultancy. And even now, I'm doing some consultancy, though I'm growing old for that. But somehow, to while away the time, I do all that. So I keep writing. I've written a book, Mirage of Success, which has been recently released. Before that, I've released 2 earlier books. And now I'm again compiling my poems into a book form. So it's a journey which is continuous with no time limits or anything of that sort. I keep on writing as and when I feel like it. And since I travel a lot, I get ideas from wherever I go to hill station or from some northern city or say some place like Haridwar or something. So I keep on traveling that way. Not that I'm very religious minded, but I like traveling. That's how it is. The poem is The Spirit of Woman Folk of India. It's a revealing experience when I travel to the hinterland of India. The North India is vast with some energetic villages and smiling village folk. The interiors of Punjab is a study of large-hearted folk, food and drinks. The chula, roti, dal makhani, aloo matar sabzi, served with salad and large lassi. Eating in the open, under sun, moon and stars, with friends is an exhilaration. It's a revelation that women are the backbone of the vibrant rural India. They are in the fields, at dhabas, helping and running the show in great style. Visiting a Hath is a kind of a village kind of a market. Visiting a Hath near Dehradun is fun, with hawkers selling all kinds of wares. It's fascinating to watch the bargaining of women with smile of give and take. You come across women, tribals in hilly terrain, selling forest products smilingly. The humble women folks are the real strength of our land, giving more than taking. It's a salute to the indomitable spirit of women. It's a happy Women's Day all across. Thank you.
Thank you so much,
Thank you
sir.
so much, sir.
Thank you for waiting for us. Thank you so much for rejoining.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
So next we have Shanti Auntie. So
I have to
Shanti
leave, huh?
Auntie is going to, yes, Asha. Shanti Auntie is going to sing a song from for us from Pudumai Pen, Oru Tendral Puyalagi Varade. So Shanti Auntie is with us for a long time and one of those persons who never even misses the class. Wherever she is, she will attend from there. And her singing has always been very beautiful and inspiring. Over to Shanti Auntie.
Kekada, can you hear me?
Yes, Auntie.
இந்த பாட்டு வந்து இவர் வைரமுத்து எழுதிய லிரிக்ஸ். இந்த பாட்டு புதுமை பெண்ல இருந்து ஒரு ஒரு மட்டமா லேடிஸ் அடிமைப்பட்ட ஒரு குடும்பத்துல இருந்து ஒரு லெவலுக்கு அப்புறம் அவளால முடியல, அதுக்கப்புறம் மீறிண்டு வெளியில வந்துருவா. இந்த பாட்டு பாடுவாங்க அப்பதான். Shall I start?
Yes, Auntie.
Yes, Auntie.
ஒரு ஒரு தென்றல் புயலாகி வருமே, ஓ ஒரு தெய்வம் படி தாண்டி வருமே, காலதேவனின் தர்ம எல்லைகள் மாறுகின்றதே, காலதேவனின் தர்ம எல்லைகள் மாறுகின்றதே. அடுக்களை துடைப்பதும் படுக்கையை விரிப்பதும் அது பெண்ணின் தொழில் இல்லையே, சரித்திரம் படைக்கவும் தரித்திரம் துடைக்கவும் வருவதில் பிழை இல்லையே, அடுக்களை துடைப்பதும் படுக்கையை விரிப்பதும் அது பெண்ணின் தொழில் இல்லையே, சரித்திரம் படைக்கவும் தரித்திரம் துடைக்கவும் வருவதில் பிழை இல்லையே, சுத்தம் என்ன சொன்னாலும் தூய்மை ஒன்று தான் சொந்தம், சுற்றம் என்ன சொன்னாலும் தூய்மை ஒன்று தான் சொந்தம், காவல் காக்கும் என்னாலும் தப்பு என்னும் தீபந்தம், இரவும் பகலும் உயர்வை வழிய வருகிறதே சர்வம், ஓ ஒரு தென்றல் புயலாகி வருதே, நிலவினில் இருக்கின்ற களங்கத்தை துடைப்பது பெருவிரல் துடைத்து விடும், புது யுக மகள் இவள் அழிகின்ற வளையர்கள் சிறைகளை துடைத்து விடும், நிலவினில் இருக்கின்ற களங்கத்தை இவளது பெருவிரல் துடைத்து விடும், புது யுக மகள் இவள் அணிகின்ற வளையங்கள் சிறைகளை துடைத்து விடும், பாரிஜாத பூம்பாவை பாதியாகி போனாளே, தேகமெங்கும் புண்ணாகி தேதி போல தேய்ந்தாளே, கொடியை பிழிந்த பிறகும் செடிக்கு உயர்த்தெருதே பூவே, ஓ ஒரு தென்றல் புயலாகி வருதே, ஓ ஒரு தெய்வம் படி தாண்டி வருதே, காலதேவனின் தர்ம எல்லைகள் மாறுகின்றதே, ஓ காலதேவனின் தர்ம எல்லைகள் மாறுகின்றதே, ஓ. Thank you for opportunity.
Thank you, Shanti aunty. So again, this is the song about women independence and breaking barriers and coming out from that actually. அடுக்களை துடைப்பதும் படுக்கையை விரிப்பதும் பெண்களின் வேலை என்றுன்னு ரொம்ப ஸ்ட்ராங்கா ரொம்ப அழகா எழுதின ஒரு லைன் இருக்கிற அழகான பாட்டு. Thank you Shanti aunty for sharing and singing today. Thank you
so much aunty.
Thank you.
Next we have Sarla aunty with us here. So Sarla aunty again another enthusiastic participant in all our programs. So she is going to share her thoughts about celebrating womanhood with us now. Yes, Sarla aunty, unmute பண்ணுங்க aunty. Yes aunty.
வணக்கம். நான் பெண்மையை பற்றிய தலைப்பில் ஒரு சில வரிகள் எழுதியுள்ளேன். அதை உங்கள் முன் வாசிக்க கடமைப்பட்டுள்ளேன். பெண்கள் நாட்டின் கண்கள். ஒரு பெண் குழந்தை பிறந்தவுடன் மகாலட்சுமி அவதரித்துள்ளாள் என்று போற்றப்படுகிறாள். தந்தைக்கு ஆசானாய், தாய்க்கு வீட்டு வேலைகளில் உதவும் கரங்களாகவும் இருந்து கொண்டு கல்வியிலும் சிறந்து முன்னேறுகிறாள். பருவ வயதை அடைந்ததும் வேரோடு பறித்து புகுந்த வீட்டில் நடப்படுகிறாள். புகுந்த வீட்டிலும் தன் பிறந்த வீட்டு பெருமையை நிலைநாட்ட மாமியார் மாமனார் என அனைத்து உறவுகளையும் தன் உறவாக பாவித்து நல் உறவு கொண்டு அனைத்து வீட்டு வேலைகளையும் முடித்து அலுவலகம் செல்பவளாக இருந்தால் சென்று சம்பாதித்து கணவனுக்கு பக்கபலமாய் நிற்கிறாள். குழந்தை பெற்று பாராட்டி சீராட்டி வளர்த்து அவர்கள் படிப்பிலும் பண்பிலும் அவர்களுக்கு உறுதுணையாக நின்று நல்ல குடிமகனாய் உருவாக்குவதில் முதலிடமாய் நிற்பவளும் அன்னையாம் அவளே. அந்த அன்னை தன் பிள்ளைகளின் திருமணம், குடும்ப வாழ்க்கை என எல்லாவற்றிலும் கவனம் செலுத்தி நல்வழிப்படுத்துகிறாள். எல்லாம் முடிந்ததா என்றால் இல்லை. இனிதான் அவளுக்கு பெரிய பொறுப்புகள் காத்திருக்கிறது. பேரன் பேத்திகளை வளர்ப்பது. தன் முதுமை காலத்திலும் பேரன் பேத்திகளை பொறுப்புடன் வளர்க்க உறுதுணையாக நிற்கிறாள். முதுமை காலத்தில் தன் பிள்ளைகளுக்கோ தன் பேரன் பேத்திகளுக்கோ கஷ்டம் கொடுக்க கூடாது என்பதிலும் மிகுந்த கவனம் கொண்டு வாழ்ந்து தன் குழந்தைகளுக்கு ஆசிரியையாய், கணவனுக்கு தோழியாய், தன் பேரன் பேத்திகளுக்கு வழிகாட்டியாய் இருந்து தன் வாழ்க்கையை முடிக்கிறாள். இதுவே ஒரு பெண்ணின் பூரணத்துவம். வணக்கம், நன்றி.
Thank
Thank you, Auntie.
Auntie. So Auntie's speech, it's showing the empowerment of the women. At the same time, it shows us women's job is a never-ending job.
Stages of life. Only our
Unmai,
roles change.
Unmai.
Thank you, Sir.
Thank you.
Designation மட்டும் மாறும் மத்தபடி வந்து டெஃபினட்டா வேலை இருக்கும்.
Ravi sir, would you like to share a few words about Women's Day celebration as you are?
Oh, she's giving a flower. He's giving a flower.
No, you had to talk. Please unmute yourself.
See, I have very different views about this.
Yes, we want to know, sir, please.
You see, I come from a family, my father and mother, we had 2 brothers and 2 sisters. And there was no such thing as this is a girl's job or a boy's job. We all had to learn cooking. We all had to do the dirty work. Everybody had to learn everything. And that is where I think the women's empowerment will happen. Because all this cosmetic changes that are happening, about, oh, we are giving women this space. Who are we to give women this space? It's rather sad because we say that we makes a statement that men are superior. We are not. And we keep hearing all the time, we are empowering women. I said, who are we to empower? They are already empowered. And just let things be. Somebody pointed out that a women's role in a family is far, far more important than a man's. Recognize that. And that is the end of talk about empowerment. You don't need anything more to say. Because the woman is already empowered. She controls the family. She does the family does what she sets an example. And I'm sure all the ladies here would be saying the same thing, that they are empowered. It's just that we have got into this hang-up that women's place is in the home. But there's a certain reason why that's at home and why the man's place is at home. I think thanks to the old, whatever the thing is. But that world has changed. And today, thanks to education, where people are giving equal opportunity to their daughters as well as their sons to learn. And that is what is making a difference. It's finally education, and which will give the power for everybody, whether it's a boy or a girl, for everybody to stand on their feet. Until that is done, nothing is going to change. It will just be cosmetic, superficial. We'll hear Deepika Padukone talking about women's empowerment, meaning that I can go to a club and that kind of thing. But it will remain that. If it has to become more meaningful, it has to be done by education. This is what my familiar thing is about, the reservation. If you want reservation to go, you have to educate people. And that's the ultimate answer. Education has to be prioritized and made open to everybody and made affordable to everybody. That's my opinion. Thank you.
And you rightly said, sir, the seeds were sown very early, right? That is also very important. So you were made to do equal chores in your house, and that is what, as you evolve, as you grow up, also we do it.
Yeah.
That's something very important.
Yeah, actually, education, yes, education is very, very important. The thing is, maybe, we are maybe in the fortunate community where we are getting the equal education for the girl child and for the both of the gender. But still in few places, right, in the villages and all, still the basic right of, getting educated is denied to the female kids. They are not sending the kids to the higher education. So those are all has to be changed. That's the aim maybe.
No, higher education, I'm not too sure about it. I think basic idea is
basic education itself is missing.
Education is required, and get the message across. You see, all these empowerment ads I see is nonsense. It's really doesn't make sense to me. If you want to empower, it has to be at the home, where you have to treat whether it's your son or a daughter or a son, the same thing. If my brother, who is elder to me, he grew up with my grandparents, and my parents were very liberal in that sense. I mean, they didn't believe in all this, that it's a pon not avala, pilla not avala. I didn't believe in it at all. And we've grown up that way, and that's the same education I've imparted to my children. And that is where the society is going to change.
Yes, exactly. That's what everyone is expecting. It's, it should happen. But yes, we'll expect it will happen.
It's a small step that each one of us can take in our own homes, rather than, talking about reforming the society.
Yes.
It's a small step that we can own it up.
For that, we have to educate people.
Take that step at home. You see, you three are examples of it. You've taken that step. You're probably encouraged by your parents to do this. And that's why you're able to stand on your feet. My father used to say, all this giving gold and jewelry and all is meaningless. It's give them an education so that they can stand on their own feet and not dependent on their husband or whatever for the livelihood.
True, exactly.
Once you have that education to give you that financial independence, things change. That's what it is. I'm sure, I don't know whether I'm wrong in making the statement, but...
No, that's true. That's true. It has to happen. Every woman has to get the financial independence. That is the major step, we have to reach.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Ravi, sir.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your thoughts.
And
Yes,
a flower
that
for
was
all
what
of
my
you.
father
Thank
said,
you.
Mr. Ravi. That was what my father told me in 1964 at home when I was little. He told me, you have to stand on your own feet and then you'll do well in life. Stand on your own 2 feet.
I'm much older than that, ma'am. My father did this in 1940s.
No, my father told me in 1964. I was little then. Yeah.
Good. And not only did he do it in
Age
our
is
family,
revealed now.
no, he not only did do it in our family, among my uncles and aunts also this culture spread. And today among my cousins, we are all empowered. Whether it's a man or a woman, we are all empowered. It's
Does anyone want to share a thought? You please feel free to unmute and you can share your thoughts.
one more point.
Yes, sir.
This
Yes, sir.
International Women's Day. What do you mean by that? This thanks to Archie's and Hallmark. We have Women's Day, Father's Day, Mother's Day. In a country where we celebrate our parents every day, why the hell do you want to have a Mother's Day and a Father's Day?
Is, still, like all the women, yes, as you say, the empowerment we have to take by ourselves. It is not given by anyone. But when we are taking our empowerment, by ourselves, there is a comment behind that, and there is a denial for that. Actually, it is, not to me. Maybe I'm lucky. It is happening to many. So maybe we have to maybe fight for that to get the right. Everyone has the right to have their own empowerment.
One second. No, in our culture, even gods have their wife's name first. Sita, Rama, Radha, Krishna. So they are already given status to women. Why we should fight for that? We already have it.
Yeah, correct. Yes, mythological times, yes, we had our own this thing, but thanks to a lot of civilizational changes, things changed.
Right.
Yeah. That's why I said no Women's Day from next year.
Yeah, looking forward to many changes. Hope it will, change.
Now, I normally say that, because Women's Day is being celebrated, it means it's something that is ignored. A woman is ignored and you want to celebrate her, right? So all of us we are all alive on all days, but why is a birthday there? We have on a special day, right? Something like that is happening for Women's Day. The day Women's Day is not being celebrated, it means women are really empowered and we have reached either equalities in the world. That's what I normally think.
Yeah, as you said, nowadays it's evolved as, there is a Men's Day actually. Men's Day is there, Father's Day, Mother's Day, everything is there now,
There's a Grandparents' Day also.
Yes, Grandparents' Day is there. So
very special for schools.
Yeah, no, it is like in the other countries, they don't live each other and they don't live, near to them also, right? So on the grandparents' day only, they are visiting, and it's a special day for them, to recognize them and to remember them. But in our culture, it's not working like that actually. So
No,
we
it's also a question that in our society, you see, it's very formal. Like, if I want to go to a friend's house for lunch, I just go knock on the door. I say, please give me lunch. You can't do that in a Western society.
Right.
It's as simple. I
May
remember.
I come? Are you free to?
Oh, sure, anytime.
No, I'm saying like that's how the address is. We'll have to
Yeah,
call
that's
up
it
and
is.
ask, may I come? Is it okay?
When I lived in Ahmedabad in the IM campus, we used to have kids, the students landing up at home and saying, Auntie, we knew what they wanted. They wanted rasam sadam, because they wouldn't get it in the hostel. But they knew that would get it. That's the difference. That's where the Indian culture is. And something which we do not appreciate. That's one thing which you have not appreciated, which you do not think, because if something happens in your family, your neighbors are there to help out immediately. It's the kind of society is the family out here. And that's what it is. And unfortunately, we get into this Mother's Day, Father's Day, God help us.
True.
The only people who profit from that are Hallmark and Archie's. That's about it. And then
we are
there's
also profiting, sir. We are having a forum and we're getting together and they're hearing each other. That's why I like it.
that
That's
we,
why.
that
That
we
is the
can
one
do
reason.
even otherwise. When we have our sessions with Sunanda and Viji, we
Yeah,
talk
yeah.
about all these things. It's not as if we don't talk at that time.
Yeah, one extra day. Yay.
Yeah, one extra day. That's true. But I'm sure there are better ways of doing it than this way. It's
No, I think we should have Speak Your Mind Day, wherein we just have people together and talk whatever you feel like. We should organize something like that very soon.
yeah. I must come to Madras one day. I've been wanting to do it, to come on a, what you call that, memory day, because
Madras Day.
my grandparents were from Madras, and so
Okay.
I don't think that house is not there anymore. But
Thank you, sir.
So-
Anyone wants to share any thoughts?
I think when Ravi sir, makes his decision to drop by, we'll make it, we'll meet and have a Pick Your Brain Day.
Sure.
We'll do it. It will be interesting.
the only problem is, I can't imagine, when we were kids, we used to come to Chennai every year for summer vacation because of my grandparents. Today, I can't think of coming to Chennai in summer. It's, I don't know one of the reasons is that the sea breeze which used to set in earlier doesn't set in because of the multi-story buildings which have come up and such. But I remember in my grandfather's house, after 3 in the afternoon, you would let a nice cool breeze would come across, and by 5 or 6 in the evening, it would be very pleasant.
So Chennai will definitely give you a hot welcome this summer. You can definitely walk in any time.
Hot welcome. I don't want a hot.
A very hot welcome.
No way I want a hot welcome.
No, but we still have near the beach the cool breeze setting in. That I can assure you. Yeah, it's quite okay. Yeah.
When did I come to Madras last? Some 4 years back. Yeah,
Okay.
5 years back. My cousin's son's marriage.
Okay. Anyone else? Would you like to share something?
Always a lovely gathering, the three of you.
Thank you,
I
ma'am.
think we are all very lucky to have found you, and we hope that you'll keep giving us a lot of encouragement and such forum to keep encouraging each other. Thank you so much.
Thank you everyone
so
for
much.
joining us today, and made the event very lively and interactive and successful one. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you
Thank
everyone
you.
for a lovely
Thank
event.
you.
You are never fail to inspire us, and you never fail to surprise us. That is what I would say. Absolutely stunning performances. We were overwhelmed. Thank you all for your love. We are
But
looking
we-
forward to more and more of it.
But we
Thank you.
didn't get
All
any
the best.
performances of the three of
Yes,
you.
I must say that the three of you
You'll
are
have to
doing
come to
really
Chennai
a
for the
wonderful
performance.
job.
No, there's no performances of the three of you. That's not allowed.
We are three, no? We can arrange a taxi or something and go to Chennai.
Yes, see, Bangaloreans are there. Come on, join hands together and come to Chennai.
Myself, Bachelor Madam, and will join you.
Sure.
We have to make a bus. I think we have to make a bus.
Okay.
Yes, there are quite a few actually. Cab is not enough.
Yeah, from Bangalore, our team is ready to sit now. Yes, we'll plan.
Not in this summer.
Yes, not in summer.
How many members of Growing High you got from Bangalore?
There are
more than 10 should be.
Okay.
Close to 20. Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
Then we can arrange the matador and go.
Bye, Dolly Auntie. Yeah.
She's on her way.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you all for a lovely event. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much.